Hi guys, Debs here, and today I want to talk to you about purpose. Oh my goodness, this is something I get asked all the time, and I'm seeing patterns on this, and I just need to share it. Okay, um, we've all had many lives here, hundreds of them, anyone that's on the planet right now, and we have been used to having specific flavored purposes, right, and reasons for being because we've been on a journey of the soul. And that was the old purpose, the old way of doing things. And we're in new times, in a time that has never been before on this planet. It's been on other planets like this, but not here on Earth. And we are, the purpose has changed. And people are still trying to get too specific about their purpose, and they're not sure what to do next. So let me share what I know. It's knowing, not what I believe. It's what I'm doing. And it's also what I get when I'm doing QHHT sessions and my own quantum healing integration sessions. The theme's the same, okay? So that's why I'm sharing it. It's my very purpose for sharing. So, twofold the purpose is right now. First one is to clean up your inner world. Where you've had your old lives, where there's been a lot going on, you've had old emotions, old hurts that got stuck there somewhere along the line. Cleaning up your inner world is priority. You've got to pay attention to the patterns that come up, the things that are coming up inside you, because it's all coming up for you to become very aware of it so that you can clean it up. So that's the first part of purpose. When you clean that up, this second step becomes quite natural actually, because our old energies, old doubts, old hurts act like filters to our own higher self. So clean up first. This is big. This is the main thing. And you'll notice you're being kept on track because your whole life will potentially be up in the air right now. And that's how it should be, because it's the soul really making sure that you stay on track. And just to be clear, most of the cleansing is going on whilst you're sleeping, during your sleep state. It's on automatic, it's sentient. When we do quantum sessions, we just quicken it, but just know that's half the time you wake up in the midst of it. And you guys know what I mean, because really no one's getting a very good sleep these days. Not on a regular basis anyway. So, your purpose, or part of your purpose right now, is to cleanse the old. And we're talking about across lifetimes. So there'll be energy signatures to things. It might be lack or lack of abundance, lack of money. It's all to do with old energies. Okay. The second part of being on purpose right now is to line up, to consciously align with your own higher self. Your higher self is like a guardian angel, and it's your first go-to from the human to the higher self. And as you connect with the higher self, it opens up your multifaceted self, like your multidimensional self, your soul, your I am, your master within. There's facets of us. It's not defined as we might think of it from our human mind. But the first go-to is the higher self. So the second part of your purpose is to consciously align with who you are, the higher self. I've got lots of material about that on my YouTube channel. But just know this, the purpose that we have now is to clean up our inner world and to line up with who we truly are. That way, when we do that, we are literally bridging the two paradigms. We're moving from the old earth, the old paradigm, the old story, we could say, into the new earth, new paradigm. It's a new way of being. We are evolving, and we can't take the old with us. So truly, the purpose is quite different now to how it used to be in our other lives when we were just journeying as a soul, going through experiences. Feel into that, guys, because then you'll know what to do. Pay attention with what's coming up in your world, and I'm sure there's plenty because everybody's in the midst of that. and consciously partake in aligning back to who you are. And the energies on the planet are actually assisting you to do that anyway. Your soul, keeping you on track for sure, right? So people are actually being forced to awaken because they're being confronted by their old energies. They're balancing their old karmas through just living through things, right? Notice how, it's quite fractious out there and there's a lot happening. And you'll notice it, for yourself, but with neighbors and etc., etc. So life does happen for you. It is happening for you. Clean up that old world, that old energy, and line up to who you truly are. And then you'll be on purpose. You're bridging the heavens. You're bridging this world and our new paradigm, new earth. It's amazing. It's actually quite simple when you look at the bigger picture of it. Don't get caught up in the stories of old. Learn to get really good at letting go. Hopefully things like COVID have taught you that. COVID was a messenger. You can say or feel what you like about COVID, but that was a wonderful awakener. That forced people to wake up, to take their power up, to wake up to what was happening in the systems of Earth. That's a good thing. People were being forced to come back to their family units, to stay at home. They had to deal with their karma. Hello, it was all perfect. You can think of it as you will, but when you look at it from a quantum perspective, it was an incredible gift. And a lot of people are saying that, oh, there was a world before COVID and there's a world after COVID. Well, really, it's just we're all going through this awakening. We're in the midst of a transition. It is incredible, amazing, and profound. So keep your life simple, though, by attending to your inner world and consciously lining up to who you are. Because then you'll be on purpose. Okay, guys? Namaste.